What it is, Danny X. What it is, Danny X. I'm hanging out with some atheists. I love hanging out with atheists. I I get along great with atheists and pagans. I got plenty of Christian friends too, but um, so yeah, I don't know. I haven't been posting very much. It's been raining a lot, and I live out in the woods. I don't have nothing quite built yet. Been kind of living in my car, half-assed. Got my own property, but kind of living like a bum on my own property. And I'd be filming a lot more, but I didn't want to film in my fucked up ass car. My dog has done fucked this thing up, but had I just filmed in my car to begin with, then I would have had a lot more shit put out, whatever gives it more character. So so why do I live like a bum on my own property? Because I have got 18 dogs, and that's a house payment just taking care of them. So that's why I don't have a house on my own property. I'm working on building it. Anyway, that's just a little introduction. So these fuckers here, some atheists, and not all atheists are created equal. Let's just put it that way. Some are much more well thought out than others, and these are definitely on some of the higher scale there. And let's just roll with it. They're going to bring up some good points right here.
This is true for everything. This has nothing to do with theism. So if you ask,
Yes.
hey, are you convinced that a God exists? The first question we have to ask is, which God are you talking about? Give us a definition and we can tell you whether or not we're convinced.
Yes, God, how I would, and like most theists will define it.
Yes, of course, because God is just a 3-letter word, and God means something different to everyone. Why is that? That is because everyone, the jewel of creation is our perception. Okay. Fucking apological difficulties. I've been doing this shit for hundreds of videos now. Haven't had the money for better equipment yet. Getting there, hopefully soon. Priorities first and all, gotta keep from being homeless first. So. Do you mind? I'm trying to do something here. Do you mind? Okay. Oh, fuck, was that? So yeah, okay, so back to defining, like, whenever you have, like, real discussions on stuff, you gotta pretty much go through everyone's definition on every important word, so yeah, and so they asked him, they're like, well, define God for us, and here we are.
It's just creator outside of time and space, completely independent, and yeah,
Okay, outside of time and space. All right. Yeah. Okay. This is where Abrahamic theology, they have been super successful at separating the creator from the creation. Outside of time and space. No, I mean, sure, outside of time and space as well, but also everything within time and space. But this is like the first thing they like to go to is their insistence upon separation, which is part of why I say Abrahamic theology is broken. That they are not true monotheists. Not if you believe in two different kingdoms. If you believe in a kingdom of light and a kingdom of darkness within creation, each under diametrically opposed rulers, I'm sorry, you believe in two different gods. Okay, I know you guys like to play this game. Oh, the devil's not a god, but he's just super powerful, but not quite as powerful as God. His power. Oh fuck, wrong button. Bad touch. Okay, here we go. Damn it, that throws me off track every time it happens. Fuck, can't wait to get a better phone.
It's just from different religions, but that is just the core idea of God, that there's something outside of time and space that is all powerful. That's great.
So
And you can tell he's just going off of, the little bit he remembers about other people's definitions. He's not even given his own personal definition. Okay, so yeah, I'll take the heat. I'm not gonna put it on this motherfucker. That's what I did this video for. Okay, I'm a true believer in the construct of the one true creator. It is absolutely not Yahweh. The Bible is nothing but evidence that the one true creator is not Yahweh. Okay, the actual one true creator is the source of all intellect and wisdom. Okay, the actual one true creator does not need to make arbitrary commands or demands. Okay, any actual sticking point of creation that the one true creator really wanted to stick to, he would incorporate into creation itself, such as, you know, what we perceive as the law of gravity. You guys need to sit down, bro. You guys need to sit down. Daddy's working. I don't care how cute you are. Sit down. Sit. Fuckers. Alright, yeah, so I'm getting thrown off track a little bit, but here we go.
In that case, I can answer this easily. I am not convinced that there is any such thing as a creator outside of time and space. I am not convinced that it's even possible for anything to be outside of time and space, or that outside time and space is even a cogent concept. In fact, I'll go so far as to say that as the default position, outside of time and space is absurd. And until you demonstrate that there is the possibility of something outside time and space, you're talking about absurdities.
Then what I would call absurdity, well, not in that way, but we can just talk about Big Bang, because we all agreed to the Big Bang.
Like, oh shit, change the subject. We all agree to the Big Bang, huh? This is so funny, because here Christians love grasping to any little bit of science that they perceive as confirming their beliefs. Yet, if there is any bit of science that contradicts their beliefs, then it's all, our religion is beyond science. But check it out, the actual one true creator is a true source of intellect, okay? And it has everything to do with science. All theologies converge at the same place within the singularity, of which we all are. Okay, so my perception of God, okay, it's not no sky daddy, it is, okay, everything and nothing exists at the same time in the same place. Oh, that's impossible. Science tells us that's impossible. Does it? I mean, maybe old science, but there's newer science coming out. This is, how can something come from nothing? It is totally impossible. Oh, is it? Is it? On a quantum level, it happens all the time. And okay, so check it out. All consciousness is an extension of the omni-consciousness. Okay, and you can't quite. You can dance around definitions. Okay, which is what I will do. Because it's kind of like detecting a black hole. You don't see the black hole itself. You see the effect of everything around the black hole, which tells you that there's something going on, which we have called, you know, a black hole. That these are just words, you know. Back to the word thing. Fuck. Here we go. So we are sentient singularities within the Godhood. We are all co-creators, extensions of the one true creator. And that is why our perception is the jewel of the cosmos. Symbols are only empowered by the consciousness of the sentient singularity observing that symbol and using that symbol. By itself, a symbol is inert, okay? Which is why our perception is what do they call it? Them fuckers, they like to call it coveted. That is why our perception is coveted by those who know that our perception is the jewel of the cosmos, okay? They know the power of our perception. That is why, okay, all media technology is a mass meta perception manipulation technology. I mean, ever since the written word, you know, right back to your most basic symbols, you know. Your written word is just your basic symbol, and that is in itself a very, what do they call it? Not manual, but monologue. This very like monologue, primitive, but still super effective. It's been working for thousands of years. So you just take that, the writing, and then all of a sudden you got radio that comes along. Okay, now you take the writing and you turn that into your speaking, and now you can transmit that, all across, widespread, homogenous. Which all of that, and the writing and the radio and the TV and now the internet with the mass medias, and now it's in everyone's hand. That is all. It's a double-edged sword. A wheel can be used or on a vehicle that heals. Just like AI. AI is a tool. It is a fancy calculator. It can be used in whatever way, and that's reality. People, I don't believe in evil. I truly don't. And bad, sure, but bad. Don't conflate bad and evil. Okay, bad is a subjective. It's a subjective inevitability that every single sentient singularity will experience going through. Going through, I would imagine. I'm saying I would imagine any kind of existence, only because every conceivable existence imaginable to me has some kind of suffering linked to it. But I can also imagine where there would be worlds completely free of suffering, possibly somewhere. Sure, whatever. Let's roll with it.
That it's existed like that. Everything
No.
came from one point.
No.
But what?
What-
Denying
what-
science.
So what I would say is that Big Bang cosmology represents the current best understanding and explanation for the facts that we have about the origin.
And there's, like I said, there's I gotta research it a little bit more, but there's new findings that's come out that shows that the Big Bang wasn't necessarily the because energy is neither created nor destroyed. See what I'm saying? So the Big Bang, they're theorizing, could be just one of infinite, like omni-bangs, and also it's very interesting, the relationship between darkness and light. I believe that they're not antagonistic to each other. Like, that's another part of the broken perception of Abraham. Dark and light are not antagonistic to each other. They are intrinsically intertwined and each other. That they need the contrast provided by each other. Light needs the medium of darkness to be painted on.
The universe.
But yeah,
Like every scientific position, it's tentative. We're not claiming it's true. We're just saying this model is the one that best explains the available information.
yeah, but what most scientists say in documentaries and everything is that time and space happened there. It started there. That's what they assume. And what
one sec for a sec, Yamit. Let's just grant, for the sake of argument, let's grant you it. Whatever, that's fine. But that still doesn't answer Matt's objection, though, which is that outside of time and space doesn't seem like it. That's why he used I can't do it. Flurgle, or whatever it was, right? Because he's demonstrating. I can never pronounce it. What he's attempting to demonstrate there is that you can essentially propose anything imaginary in this spot. Like this flying spaghetti monster is the same sort of thing, right? You can propose an imaginary thing that has unprovable properties in any number of scenarios and assert it.
Yeah. If you don't have a testable, falsifiable proposition,
Right.
we're kind of stuck. And so if you say that you're defining God as a creator who exists outside of space and time, I don't see how that proposition is testable or falsifiable.
Yeah, he got himself hung up on that one, didn't he? Fucking secondhand commercials, y'all. Shit.
Hey everyone, big heads up. Paleo Valley's running a sale on all their meat sticks right now. You can get 30 sticks for $36.
Fuck off.
Yeah, well, first of all, what most people misconcept about God is that they want proof with science, but
Yeah, I would
we
accept.
can't
Oh,
even
no, hang on.
Like,
No, hang on. Let Yaman say this. Well, you're saying most people have misconception because they want proof of God through science. So what's wrong with that?
yeah, no, because it's completely the
Oh, that's a completely different attitude anytime you get a tiny shred of science that seems to confirm your perception of God. Which, you know, like I say, I'm a monotheist. I'm a theist. I believe in things. And there's a fuck ton of atheists in Florida, okay? And most of them that I talked to said, yeah, I believe in something. Something's going on. There's definitely, you know, I believe in that there's some kind of shit going on, but I can't put my finger on it. And Christians damn sure don't got it. Their proposition falls short. So what I'm getting at here is there's a lot of people that claim to be atheists are just claiming atheists for lack of a better term. I'm not saying all of course there's, you know, 100% out there, you know, there ain't nothing out there, like ain't nothing special. Every instant of this miraculous life I live ain't special. I mean, it's whatever you want to do, you know, whatever helps you sleep at night.
category.
How do you know?
We can't even see.
How do you know?
No, like we can't even. Science only talks about things that we can measure.
Yeah, no.
Like
Here's the thing, Yaman. Here's the thing.
Well, see, the thing is, the actual one true creator isn't afraid of measurement. The actual, and I might as well cover this because, you know, I can't assume people watch my other videos at all, but so I don't think that there is one name. People are like, oh, well, what do you think the one true creator's name is? There is no one name separate from all other creation that can claim to be the totality of creation. There is no name. Your name, my name, we are all fractions. We are all quanta of the one true creator. So the one true creator is intrinsically interwoven into the creation. The creation, all it needs to do is go within itself to find the one true creator. And that is something that the church does not like. They don't like that. They don't like that. No, you need us. You have to come through us for your divinity. Nigga, please.
Science talks about the natural world. If you're proposing something that science can't investigate, that's fine, but you have to come up with a methodology that shows why we should believe it's true. Because science isn't saying those things don't exist. Please let me finish. Science isn't saying those things don't exist. Science is saying we can't test those things. And so when I objected, saying that your definition of God is untestable and unfalsifiable, you basically replied by agreeing with me that it's untestable and falsifiable and suggesting that we have some other way of knowing other than science. What is that way of knowing, and how do we determine if it's reliable?
Bingo.
Speaking of which, okay, so I was raised pagan. I was raised like Wiccan, loosely, you know, and I just recently saw this term. I'm almost 40, and I just recently saw this term called omniist, which is just kind of paraphrasing from my understanding of it. It's the belief that truth and divinity is homogeneously displaced throughout all creation, and there is truth in every religion. And you know, that's really more like how I was raised. My mom encouraged us to study everything, anything we wanted. She's like, sure, you go to church. Apologies for the technical difficulties, man. This shit's fucking annoying for me too, believe me. Hopefully soon I'll be able to get a computer and edit this shit or something, but right now I'm just rolling with it. So I lost my fucking track again.
One argument I have that no atheist, that's why I came onto this show, because no other atheist could kind of tell me a definite answer. Because one argument is that the chain of causality, that everything has a reason, something that's put in there, like
No, so
it's on the table because I put it there.
Yaman, I asked for a methodology that would allow you to confirm a way of knowing that would get you to your otherwise untestable, unfalsifiable proposition. And instead of answering that question, you offered up an argument that is within the bounds of knowing, that is within the bounds of exploratory epistemic evaluation, but it also begins with the absurdity of an undefined thing of everything happens for a reason. I want to know what methodology you have that can confirm the existence of God where science cannot.
Well, that is where I wanted to go to, because, if science can answer these things because it's outside of our measurements.
Bullshit. Bullshit, man. Science will absolutely confirm the existence of the one true creator. I'm just saying, and this is something I'm working on piecing together myself. I'm working on y'all's evidence, and here's the atheist. Oh, yeah, we got another one. All right. We're all allowed to have our own imaginary friends over here. Fuck. Here we go.
Also with the start of the universe, because we can't really know what we can measure, but we still want answers, you know?
Yaman?
And
Yaman, you just admitted yourself that you can't know, though. Like you're saying.
No, I'm not
inserting
going
an
to
answer.
you to distract us this way. I'm asking about a methodology, and your response is to go back to origins. Do you understand what a methodology is? What method, what process can you use to...
So I actually came to... like I said, I was raised pagan, dude. Like, every time I drove by a church, my mom would be like, ew, yucky, and I still get that feeling when I drive by churches. But, I was raised pagan. How did I land on the belief in the construct of the one true creator? And all of my belief came through my study of science. Fuck. Son! Okay, come here. Come here, Bubby. Come here. Get in here. Get in here, son. Get in here. Okay. Get in here, son. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Okay, so studying the atomic structure, and this actually really helped me a lot with struggling with feelings of emptiness. Why do people feel empty? That's weird, ain't it? I don't know. An atom is mostly empty, and we're made of mostly atoms, so we're mostly empty. You know? Okay, so I the working hypothesis I got going on is that, okay, the singularity is the point at which everything at the same point in time simultaneously. Okay, I think all dimensions, all happening, all creation, it's all existing the same time and place simultaneously, and you're like, well, that can't happen. That's because it isn't happening. It isn't happening, and it is happening at the same time. No, I'm serious. And you're like, well, that's absurd. That's contradictory. That's paradox. Oh, well, that unless, of course, all of creation is built upon contradiction, paradox. Oh, how can that be? I don't know. Ask the dark and the light. Ask how you rub a little dark and light together and you get all the creation. So the one true creator is that singularity, that one point in creation that is simultaneously everything and nothing at the same time, okay? So that there is simultaneously all the dimensions, all the infinite dimensions and all the infinite happenings with nothing ever happen, because you got to think about it. The one true creator is in a eternal state of nothingness, okay? And from that eternal state of nothingness comes all of creation and all of happening. And that yes, I did a lot of acid and mushrooms as a kid. I was raised that way, and actually it was a spiritual ceremony, motherfucker. I still do me some. What's up? Where's my... Speaking of which, I gotta quit smoking weed though. That shit's fucking my lungs up, bro. I was allowed to start 13. I was allowed to start tripping when I was 14, and I've never smoked cigarettes, but I'm telling you, 13 to 39, dude, like, I'm starting to feel it in my lungs, bro. I've been kind of wheezing, and I don't work out or anything. Right before I turned 30, I was a big old fat chubby McFat fuck, dude. I got up to 273, and what did it for me was I turned around to look at myself in the mirror, and I was used to seeing a fat roll, but now my big old fat roll was growing a little baby fat roll on top of it. And I was like, ah, fuck nah, bro. We can't be having this shit, shnia. And I think I'm like... And so anyway, so I started, like, damn near starving myself and exercising like crazy. I lost 70 pounds, got down to 205. I quit smoking weed, and I was doing really good right up until I quit, until I